Yeah, Peru has to win now. The winner of this goes top 16. So, I guess we're looking at the friendship again. Journey together against Peru Unite. Winner goes top 16. Loser is out. Loser is out from the LAIC. Upa, Basic Umbreon for Journey together against Eldegoss Russell. Buzzwole is still there. Maybe lock in the Buzzwole. Maybe a Scyther for Peru, or is he gonna bring out this time? Let's see, he's up against Umbreon though, so Milo can finish you. We haven't seen Inteleon all day, and it's gonna stay this way. Inteleon is gone from the meta after the nerfs. It got a while ago. Just the right shoe. I'm gonna see right here. Zoroark Comfey? No, can't be. Just a normal Zoroark? Just a naked Zoroark. Oh, okay. Interesting.
I actually really like this. I think it was a
interesting.
Together to go for this,
and then last pick is gonna be the Scyther
on their side to go for the Hooper instantly because of
for the side of Peru.
Because again, the
Sky Runes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
For you all, this is the first game of a best of 3 between these two teams, and as
winner
we know,
goes top 16 again. Very important. Mew and Umbreon top lane.
Really quickly going
Don't want to have the melee against Buzzwole. I mean, I get it.
We actually have a different formation that I was picturing.
Bit of a change right here.
And the Umbreon on the top side.
I like that a lot.
Really, that's fine.
How bad the Torchic can match up into the Buzzwole early. Mew is going to have a lot better of options against this Buzzwole, and even with these Electro Balls, potentially able to out-secure. Tempo does have that full muscle gauge ready to go, so that Fell Slinger could do a lot of damage.
Man, Buzzwole is... there's no way... I refuse to believe that Miraidon has to be banned. I don't care if he does... there's no way Miraidon has to be a ban, right? I understand that he's good with Charge Beam in these games, but like... I refuse to believe that's a ban-worthy Pokemon. I refuse to believe it. He's a safe attacker. Okay, and...
Oh, and that's really nicely done, actually. The Rock Tomb just getting people away
and Nemo's going hard.
Well done.
Yeah,
okay, he's a... sure, but...
Not even joining the fight, really.
Yeah, it was just like, here, take this.
Yeah, and Nemo was calling for it, and alright, fine, you get one more Rock Tomb before I gotta go back and heal, so it works out extremely
I refuse to believe
well,
it's this strong, that it has to be banned.
Putting this more offensive range threat to try to counter Tempo comes a little bit short. Tempo
instead of banning something like Buzzwole. Like, we really rather play against Buzzwole than Miraidon, for example. I just don't agree. I just don't agree, but sure.
In this case, the Eldegoss is really helping in regards to having those ranged auto attacks compared to the Umbreon. Is that there is a brawl going on the top side, but we're still keeping eyes here on the bot as we have...
Oh, Zoroark. And Sky Charizard is down. Hey, Eevee's running in! Eevee! Okay, but I mean, that's fine, okay.
Yeah, still important trades though. Both will just trying to race as quickly as they can to that level 9.
Eevee's just running in. I mean, it's good to trade though. I kind of baited him in, right? It's fine. They got a big KO there on Buzzwole. Oh, he doesn't get the reset. I mean, it's good. It's a good trade. Kinda baited.
That 2 points to leave it at even lower one, but hey,
the Buzzwole a bit. Make sure he's sticking, yeah, and then he gets KO'd. I mean, it's pretty good actually.
Just busted through on that Regidrago. It's gone. It's already taken down by Peru Unite as they have rotated here to the top side, as you mentioned. Ooh, nice one there. So the passive getting them unstoppable for a
Support your Jack button, but Umbreon has passive up.
Happy Shabbos needs to be a little bit safe on how they are positioning because Catapimbas, excuse me, on that.
I think the Zoroark's not going to do anything without pocket support. I guess he has Trick Hooper and coaching maybe, and yeah, and Wish, I guess, but
a lot of damage, but very little access to crowd control.
Scyther Unite with Blaziken.
A ton of access to crowd control, but it's all combo centric. You don't want to miss one piece of these lockdown plays with the smackdown or the
he's actually going in. Still pause enough damage. Zoroark is here. Okay, he got Eldegoss. I thought he was focusing the wrong target, but it worked out. Nice full heal. Okay.
It won't buy them enough time. Has to dodge the solar beam, and that leads them right into the Zoroark. 2 KO streak for the central area player from Journey Together.
It's alright, Crossy can stop this, right? Yeah, no. Okay, he's kinda clean on Zoroark though. Kinda clean. And they score. 30 for Zoroark. Yes. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes. No! Oh my god, the bunny. As that pushing out the Super Slam Slow, he's gonna go and
get another victim. Now they're pushing out forward. There's another one. 2KO streak for Tempo. As
the bunny just messed them up so much.
I can't believe. I mean, play of millimeters differentiated, right? That 30 points.
But he almost scored like 4 times there.
For Journey Together, but just shy of securing that overdunk score, and then all of a sudden, Peru
and now he died out of it.
Landslides the other direction, gets a goal zone break, a ton of EXP, and now leads the point race by a ton, sitting at 226
that is rough.
at the moment. I mean, what a
that is rough.
of momentum as the Zorog just comes just shy of
Animo. Can he get the reset? Not really. He's dead though. Zorog grabs a huge KO.
Journey Together answering quite in style. 3v1 now, but there's a backup from Xenos coming to Draken, but they say no.
I mean, Journey Together are fighting back.
They say Rubber Rouser, but maybe that's going to be wasted. It is maybe trying to just get the extra bit of experience from
he's not bad on Zorog.
But that was not possible. Very
Might have got outplayed by Bunny, but otherwise, not bad so far.
So many popular supports in the game right now, and defenders that work a lot with those shields. Both Eldegoss, Krusell, and of course Blissey, which we see banned in this matchup, operate so dependently on those shields, with the Buddy Berry equipped as well. Umbreon's Unite move being able to take 50% of those anytime they appear is so important. So great counterplay to Draken's Rubble Rouser.
Watching Latam play, I feel like Europe is just so cooked as well. Like, we are worse than an A, then Latam is this, then like, who can we even beat at this point? Who does Europe even beat? Like, I don't know. India, yeah, we should just, India, Europe can fight it out for last place. Honestly, sadly, but I mean, who knows?
Want to play this slow and be careful about how they go about these things, because if any of these players actually,
it's sad. I mean, Europe has some good players, but it's just
the levels are already there
tough
to speak for themselves.
But it's not so one-sided at the moment, right? Like one knockout could send us into a totally entire.
Yeah, we have some good players.
Going into the back line, unstoppable.
But there's like more underlying issues on why that might not matter.
On the side for Nemo, as they're still keeping healthy, but almost get.
But we still, I mean,
Journey Together not really able to finish them off, and there's the Mew in the back line, but they are going to be isolated. Now Peru Unite on very low health.
I missed the double hit though. Big laser from Hooper. They actually lock him down. Nice blaze kick. Eject button from Buswell, but they can chase him down maybe. No, super power. Smackdown gets the shield. Turn it around. Maybe Umbreon takes it away. Oh my god, it's so close. Animo's still alive now. Gets the reset. Jumps over. Dual Wing beat. Bop, bop, bop. And they get scythed.
What a game of limit testing. We are
they get scythed.
The fight on the tier 2, the Zorog's going all the way to the back line. They go down, but I like the play. It baits out the Alolan Raichu Unite move into a really tough spot for them to actually play around, and then they completely flip it the other way as Tempo
we have good mechanical players, but it's just something Europe is missing, I feel like, you know? It's not all about mechanics either at this point, but yeah. There's also like a lot of clash of personality sometimes. But I don't know what other regions look like as well, you know?
But it was a back and forth affair.
It really was, and it has been
all see.
Around, because the difference between these two teams is exactly 50 points. And they have it's not 50 points on a 0 and 50 score. It's in a 198.
But I think we just don't have, we don't have that many players either left to begin with. I think other regions kind of have more players, it feels like.
By both of these teams to gather presence and just
who knows?
Control all around the map. 6 seconds here for the bottom Reggie, for the Reggie LAIC, but it's going to be a 20-second differential with that Groudon.
Yeah, true.
And reminder, the stakes of this matchup, this is not technically the group decider, but this could be Peru Unite's chance to stay alive in this group stage or be eliminated, and Journey Together's chance to maybe punch their ticket for day 2. Obviously, this is just game 1. It's a long journey in these best of 3s, but it's so far a great start for these teams, and it's all going to come down to these final 2 minutes.
It is a long journey, but it's a journey together. Now Groudon is on board. We have Theosky Ruins at that crucial moment, 2-minute mark, as on the top side of that pit. You have Journey Together trying to get some of that.
Yeah, I still wonder what Tali Bobo could have been if they just didn't end that final game there as well, man. Oh my god.
Those solar beams at exactly the right.
I mean, honestly, Europe is kind of unlucky as well at World Championships sometimes.
Still trying to get them in.
Not gonna lie, we could have made top 8 so much more often and stuff. Oh, Zora gets the combo in.
out the Gauss and escaping just at the blink of time.
All right, and as soon as they see the Zoroark, that's
Xizor onto the back line. Plus as the Sniper gets stolen. I mean, it's cross against Umbreon. You can't really engage like this, but I guess he forced Umbreon Knight anyways. Overheat! Gets one. But might not be enough. Animo's level 15.
Nice eject button
15 Scyther.
on that side of the map as they have started for Peru Unite. That Groudon, they finish off the Hooper and they're feeling pretty comfortable with the numbers right now. Brian Gunn has been spotted by Kia and they have to be careful because that just signals that there's not somebody to go in because that's too much.
Oh, Anemo! He's dead! But they can win. Maybe? Sky Charizard?
Groudon is on 50%.
Ooh. Scyther's down. He's flying back in! Sky Charizard! Oh my god. Oh, that would have been... If he gets that Groudon... Oh, that would have been so insane. Imagine. I think he just got barely stunned over his final feint attack. Imagine he gets that Groudon. Oh, that was a good try though. That was a very good try. Someone mistake, I think. Well, I mean, it's over. Okay. Alright, let's see what we have here. Suicune first pick. Blastoise, Umbreon, Leafeon, Mew. Pretty low damage. There's Inteleon now being played. I guess to outrange Suicune a bit. Maybe. Dodrio for Anemo. Zacian, Crusher, and Eldegoss. Does T1 play an ACL? Yeah, they play an ACL.
And let's see if we can break this streak of 2-0 games
against like Taiwan and Thailand and
really fun 2-1 with this Peru Unite roster.
And so on.
Do that yet again. Dark gonna try to get the secure, but not Tempo and Kea just too strong in this early game. Kea not taking the red buff, instead gonna make sure that Dodrio can take that one and likely
see what Inteleon does
beside Tempo from the early
and
game.
how Anemo does on Dodrio. We saw some Dodrio earlier, but it wasn't really game changing anything.
Yeah, and that's something that I really want to point out as well. Just like the fact that Tempo and
Sky Charizard is here.
That they can
they have 4 different gank, but they get away.
This laning phase in any situation and still come out of
we don't know who is first pick in the ranked. These people know who's first pick, because you just ban after another. In ranked, you have no idea who's first pick. You literally can't know, I think. At least I haven't noticed a pattern. Maybe there's some pattern where you can recognize who's first pick, but... in ranked, you can't tell who's first pick in draft. It's super bad.
Only the red buff and elected to have Mew take blue, so they could rotate up.
There's the gank right here.
From the central area.
Dreams, focus band, coming in clutch, the shield, and they actually almost get out.
Maybe get a good chance to take this KO, but we will have a game.
What is this pause timing? Are we serious?
What
is this pause timing? Okay, we're back. And Eldegoss is down. The Paprika's down. Let's go.
The first knockout of our game.
All right, so off screen.
Let's go. Back into the match.
Was this a reset that came from the Zacian because there was nobody on the top side with that Gossifleur? So very interesting point to bring out.
Journey together has to bring it together now. It's going to be the last game, last match of this tournament.
That was the one. They were on
the last map.
No, but Zacian was base, like home base. That's why I was confused.
I wonder why he didn't pick Scyther now. Maybe because Mew can just counter it with its own Unite, so you can't get a reset? Is that why he doesn't pick Scyther here? But he picked Dodrio first, right? I don't remember.
To getting taken down, but it still will be Tempo who guarantees that buff for Peru Unite. Catapimbas in very low HP. Draken. Oh, look at that snipe shot.
Another snipe? No, he just walks up. He just basic attacks. Who needs to snipe? He can just basic attack for a billion damage.
Yeah, Zanus utilizing a lot of auto attacks to do the majority of damage to that Umbreon. Obviously, a defender Pokemon got a lot of the defense category, but doesn't matter. We get those automatic
420 crit
from your auto attacks.
The 420 crit.
Walls procking the invisibility. 3-player push for this top side. It will be a Leafeon rotating, but it's very tough for this Leafeon to
not level 8 yet,
especially when you're just shy of that level 8 and your Unite move.
Okay, 3 members here on the side of Peru on the top.
Eldegoss is always very consistently strong. Just annoying to lane against, has a good Unite move. And there's nothing really special, but it's just always...
We are just looking at these knife shots, but if you are just going to be trying to get the leftovers from the
can't go wrong with Eldegoss.
Sometimes Dodrio would just finish it off by itself, and that's what it does. A Nemo in a 2K stream.
Yeah,
Well, we're not scoring the 25. We're just okay, we're chilling apparently. Okay, Journey together, making stuff happen on top lane. It does walk in. How many points though? Check.
On the top side, Leafeon getting ever important stacks. Big surf will push away that Zacian and get the KO.
Russell, no, points go in. Leafeon's gonna go down, get sniped instantly. Blastoise, get sniped. Focus spam procced.
So low HP, now trying to get another snipe here onto Dreams. Zenus doesn't land this time, but still doing pretty well at maintaining that damage per second on this Inteleon. Nice Rock Tomb, getting Dreams locked up, but a good dodge as well from Dreams.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, there was a big red laser about where that snipe shot's gonna go, so that's why you'll see some of these players be pathing one direction and then just sidestep right at the last second, trying to avoid this
big
snipe shot
snipes.
damage, but you can't dodge
Another one?
everyone, Dreams. That's a 2,000 plus damaging snipe shot, and that one certainly hurts.
Is Big Unite actually fighting? Tempo's on HP. Leafeon, can they clean up? One is down, cross the Big Unite.
Won't get the KO and won't save
Snipe shot misses.
Brian Gunn will eventually go down.
But Mew just gets crusted.
And Draken now gonna move up towards that.
Mew gets crusted. Oh, another snipe. And another snipe. And
there's a Hydro Typhoon to stop it just for a
and no more snipe.
It's just that much powerful at this point with how they
Journey together have such little damage. To actually confirm KOs. Oh, Cross is so strong.
And that's 28 back on this
Another wall as well, and they get it. Oh,
not enough, and they were just going straight for the dunk.
Yeah, Zainu starting to get warmed.
Cross is huge.
Are hitting true now. Gonna be also down. Crussell is going to be KO'd from.
Nah, but they're so clean though.
And this Surf Blastoise trying to keep Anemo towards this goal zone to help.
Peru is so clean.
Well, not working that great here for the side.
He's hitting every snipe shot.
Definitely trying, but it's been really rough. I feel like Peru has been even more assertive in this game than the last one against Journey.
He hit almost every snipe shot.
Definitely one of the main key components of how they have been doing and managing that. And Anemo as well.
I swear, you can never say anything on stream about this, and then it just instantly something happens.
They could just go for the bot side, but
always the same.
150 points ahead.
Yeah, it's been pretty impressive to watch so far from Peru's side of things. Journey together, looking to find an angle to punch back in, but they're trailing by around 170 points. It's a really difficult metric to come back from, and one of the things that could assist you with that is, of course, the Reggie Alecki, and it's walking towards their own goal zone. So right now, Journey together is going to be looking all over the map for any kind of opportunity.
Are they allowed to surrender now? Oh, Leafeon, huge damage. He gets Dude View.
Takes the chase and gets the KO.
What a
Dodges
great
snipe shot.
Of Journey together. Sky Charizard still chasing, having that movement speed from the
Moon's kind of deep.
Now
Suicune is down. No, maybe not. Eject button.
And Tempo chasing out on Dreams.
Leafeon died to Regieleki. Why they actually get Inteleon?
Does land at the end, and Journey together is just getting some straps here and there. Peru is still trying.
It's fine. Leafeon is just resetting death timer, guys. Don't worry. Nice Zacian Knight to dodge Blastoise Unite. Got unstoppable. Huge, huge, huge.
But Draken will say, okay, right, that's enough.
Yeah, and Tempo showcasing another reason this Zacian is so powerful right now. There's just so many things in its toolkit. It's able to just tap its Unite move, charging it for a second to get unstoppable. And it is able to avoid that Hydro Typhoon and able to keep that fight ongoing. So really impressive stuff and nice counterplay into what Journey Together is trying to accomplish. Anemo, just the ever thorn in the side of Journey Together from Peru Unite. Anemo, the thorn, working nickname, we'll workshop it.
We'll think about it.
Either way, great stuff at this point in the match. Only 3 minutes left, and Sky Charizard, the most notorious knockout monster on Journey Together, trying to look for another one.
They are definitely, but Zenus is definitely snipe-shotting them from a very long distance.
Are we back? We're back in the game?
Getting started and
we are back in the game. Let's go.
As Journey together will try to take this moment to go into central area and conquer that position themselves.
Yeah, look at Tempo kind of taking their time on the burn. They want this not to.
This takes a while to go through, I guess.
They want to force Journey together to make a decision. Also, Peru United is a few wild Pokemon away from having 3 level 14 Pokemon. By the way, there's their second. Zainu ticks over that metric. Tempo just shy, but they're going to make sure they're in charge of the ground.
Suicune just dead. Yes, I guess that's why they just picked into Suicune to outrange it. Yeah.
And Zenus on this knife shot. Inteleon is just so
and another one, and he hits Blastoise.
Look at those, just taking people.
And he hits Leafeon. What that hit Leafeon, I swear.
You don't even need time. I mean, you got tempo, but you don't need time.
That hit.
You have Inteleon there just to finish the job pretty
I don't
quickly.
like it hit. Well, Suicune's already back alive. It has no death timer. Oh, Leafeon engaging, gets hit by a snipe shot. Insta Edigos Unite, gets the body barrier.
Yeah, we had Brian.
Insta saves to Drio, and Leafeon is gonna... What? He Wait. Okay, if they get to Drio there, it actually almost get... Oh my god, they do. They actually 4v3 now.
And it's a 4v3.
Well, it's looking pretty close here for the side of Journey together.
But Zinus is huge.
And they're going in, but that's again the rock.
Zinus is huge.
Away from the escape routes. Now Ryan Gunn gets some damage in with that.
Turn together, playing for their lives. I mean, literally.
Compared to what we've seen from the snipe shot on Zinus. Now Dark is just trying to.
Yeah, no, they're a bit missing, but I mean, it's normal. They hits again instantly.
Tempo just spawning. We got
they have a huge point lead. Journey together needs to do Groudon, and they have 0 Groudon damage, so.
At this point, you might want to track down that Dodrio. It's
They're not doing better right now. I mean, there was a good fight, but they just can't do Groudon. So they have to score then. They have to kind of just wipe them and just go bot lane. Or Blastoise just gets snipe shotted. Dies before he reaches Inteleon. Leafeon has Ignite again? Dies before reaching the ground. Another snipe shot. Oh my god. He died right before hitting the ground. Zinus on Inteleon, still very, very strong. And Peru makes top 16. I would have been sad if they didn't. Good effort by Journey together, but of course against the current world champion, not standing a chance.